This is the only major food constraint that does not need to be observed under the guidance of a psychologist. No all-round caravans at the end of the hyperactivity, the reverse staggering burns directly into CPI for 800,000 people, and at the end of the reverse, it is not the beginning, and it is high. It is not surprising that there is a common denominator of the women who are currently living in poverty, because she sees the same. Girls are to die in excess of their lives, first of all inadvertently hit by cycling, followed by unfailed pressure on braking cars, which were initially used by women as an illusion until they were not seen. He is not exhaustive. The children of the small woman are shattered and prevented from tragedies. Yes, it is clear that he is rescued, that the words of mutual thanks are not available, and even that the women who are fearful of being in hiding are less serious. As a result, there is a renewed penalty. On one occasion, he saw girls returning home, a coal explosion among a mother, and Japan and the police were a good girl. There is no major impediment. Women existing over capacity, which can be found to be typical of brain trauma, confuse memories and realities. Women explaining that, in the past, the husband had loved him or her and was not able to understand it from Hong Kong. High altitude in the first few days. It is not easy to keep life, the city of memory, the husband's failure to leave the house, the name of Zhao, the model of old age, and the subsequent absence of the hospital. Preferential conduct, the relationship between the two persons is palliative. However, slight is not stopped. The nightmare, the husband's hand and her own hands, drive the sweat stream, awakening. At this time, police raids were carried out, as the hospital found that he was not in a position to ask whether the husband had any domestic violence. Small size denying that the husband, who has spoken with him, may act in the home. However, a police officer refers to a marriage the strange light, not to lose sight of doubt, does not know the past of the husband, and he has little initiative to raise the question of hyperlink. United States, here husbands have numerous feelings and have declared that he can only go to the streets, but not to the streets. Previously, there was tension between the other, inquiring about his divorce no finalization. Minors who have been questioned about full head water, husbands and wives, pedophilia, and divorced husbands, and who have not raised concerns about hearts. At the address of the name, the husband came to the company, but the dirty situation was overwhelmed. Security is also considered as a short mercy, and it is claimed that this company was half years ago it has been closed. The booths are old and have long escaped, and the husband's perfect image is very different. Faced with the question of the pace of his remarks, what the United States restores memories, machine panic, I suddenly give me the floor to the two people, and how it is not clear that the husband simply conceals himself. What, if any, does not go to her for the purpose of doing things? The small Americans receive a mystery and anger with a stranger man. Was it the husband? Are memories missing and let him plunge? At this point, however, the light is again felt in the elevators. The immediate girl child is raped.